It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning and welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop, whoop. How are you today, sir?
Too busy to talk to you this morning.
Apparently. Apparently you are.
I was doing my notes. He said I managed to ignore him the whole time I was here.
Yeah, you did. And the Facebook page is still stuck. I'm going to reload the Facebook page.
He's reloading.
Well, I want to make sure that we're up on Facebook. I went to hit start, and it said starting, and then everything just kind of stopped. So then I'm like, well, did it start? Did it not start?
I tell you what, technology has been having a little fit lately. At work, we've been having a little fit with our customer system. Like, okay, so you can text through the system. It's called the CRM. Customer, and I can't think of the acronym. Retention management. Customer retention management.
There you go.
Okay. So it's connected to your phone, and when you text somebody, you can be on your computer and you can text somebody through the computer, right? And it goes through your phone. You can text somebody through your phone, but then it goes through the system. So that way it's recorded and you know what was said, and then managers can look at it and know where you are. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good to go, right? Nope. I tried to text somebody the other day, and it automatically opted them out of text. It didn't send my text, and it opted them out to where you can't text anymore.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I thought because you can, like, you know, your emails, if you send stop, you know, and you don't get the emails anymore, you can do that with text too. That's perfectly fine. If you don't want to communicate with us anymore, you can do stop. But usually you see the text back, and then you know, okay, we need to mark that lost, and you know, don't try to contact the customer anymore. So, which it's very rare that somebody does that. So I never got the text back, and I thought, well, that's weird, but maybe that's how, you know, it happened. So I moved on, and later on in the day, I went to text another person, and it did it again. And this is somebody that even my market VP and the sales associate had been texted the past couple of days. I mean, we're in the middle of, he's buying one, you know, and keeping him up to date and texting him. Well, I went to text him something, and it did the same thing. It opted him out. So I contacted the CRM system management, and I asked them, I said, hey, something's going on. And the old boy goes, all right, let me look into it. And he sends back, he goes, well, this is a landline. You can't text it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I said, well, if you look back for the past 2 days, there's been 2 people through the system texting him. And he goes, hang on. And he comes back and he goes, you're right. I see the text strand here. We're looking into it further. I was like, how could you automatically give me the reason was it's a landline when somebody's been texting through it for 2 days? Anyway, so that was 2 days ago, right? And still no reason why, and I still can't text through the system. Thus the problem. I mean, it's technology. I don't know. Something happens. I think it's AI. I think it's feeding its way through the systems, and soon you will not be able to get on your social medias.
Well, I cannot tell. Facebook's like all messed up right now, trying to go on, and I think it's their page.
It probably is.
So it's showing that I'm streaming to all the places, including Facebook and YouTube and all that. But I'm not seeing it when I go to the page.
Yeah.
And normally if I don't have a connection, it tells me, hey, you ain't got a connection, blah, blah, blah. But so we'll just let it ride. And if not, then I'll upload it and everybody will be happy.
I'll be there. Well, all I still see, is plans to go live starting soon. And then it goes to yesterday's. So,
yeah.
I don't think it's there.
Which I can do another one if I need to.
It's okay. It's okay. They have, 7 other ways to watch. You just have to upload it later.
You go set up live video and then it's not showing everything. It's just weird. I don't get it. Connect video source. Okay. complete post details. I don't know.
It's okay. Well, 7:05. We probably should start the show.
Yeah, we probably should.
Okay. Hospice of the Ozarks. They sponsor the morning prayer. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. They're still a non-for-profit 501c3. There's never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this remains a part of their mission. This commitment remains a part of their mission. Dear Lord, please watch over everybody that is down on the southern border, that is fighting for us in other countries, or just overwatchers. Please watch out for everybody that is sick and hungry, and find them, the right medical personnel, the right places to go. Find them some food. Just, everybody that is in need. Please watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. You can give them a call at 870-508-1771. Ask them about respite care. When you're taking care of a loved one, you need a break, give them a call. They can help out with that. Because the Scooter always says,
got to take care of yourself before you take care of others.
That's right. That's okay. Don't feel bad about that. Just give them a call, 870-508-1771. We'll take a short break for a word from our sponsors, the Z Team, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person, who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Bob and Linda Zador, the Z Team. For all your real estate needs, go to retiredarkansas.net, where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and this beautiful view of the White River.
I knew you'd do
that.
There we
quick.
go. Yes, I'm trying to set this up.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
This is beautiful Colorado, Arkansas, the horseshoe bend of the White River. Off in the distance to the right is Gassville and Mountain Home. In the center is Missouri, and off to the left is Bull Shoals. If you've never been down to Cotter, take a short trip. It's a really pretty little community. Got a couple nice places to eat, white sands, and, the icy cold spring. If you want to do a polar plunge right now, I tell you what, it's cold. But if you're looking to buy or sell a home, give the Z Team a call, 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. We recommend them because they're professionals that have been doing this a long time. They're going to make sure that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed to get you to that closing date on time. Hey, look at the bird. Look how far this camera zooms in. This is the secondary camera. Boom. That's like the best shot to show you how far that thing can zoom in. Did you see that bird? That bird was far, far, far away. You can't even see it now.
And for those that are just joining us on Facebook, I do apologize, Facebook. We had started it, but for some reason it didn't go through and get started up. But it is up now. I've did a separate thing, so it is up and ready to go.
Yeah. Look, is that, I can't tell in the water there, kind of up middle, upper middle? Maybe it's just shallow. It looks shallow, doesn't
shallow,
it?
and there's sticks and stuff sticking up, but yeah, it's shallow.
Yeah.
It's low.
Yeah.
Well, they're not generating as much as they have been.
True that. Beautiful view brought to you by the Z Team on their website at retiredarkansas.net. It's also on YouTube. But if you're looking to buy or sell a home, give the Z Team a call. Let's take a look at the weather brought to you by the Z Team. In Mountain Home, it's 57. Harrison at 56. Batesville at 58. Yellville at 58. Marshall at 50. Salem at 54. Mountain View at 50. Calico Rock at 57. West Plains, Missouri at 54. Springfield at 42. Poplar Bluff at 55. And St. Louis at 40. National Weather Radar shows the Northeast is getting hammered with everything.
Yeah.
Everything. They got rain and probably thunderstorms and lightning showers.
Yeah, my
Yes.
son's been working over in Virginia, and he just got home last night. He said, we're coming home for the week. I mean, the weather's just going to be terrible all week there.
Yeah.
And so,
It looks like it. Look at it. Sleet and snow and rain and
Yeah.
ice and everything you can think of is pounding from North Carolina all the way up into, well, it stretches into Maine as it goes through the day. So you're right. The East Coast, central part east up, is going to be hairy. The rest of the country looks like it's in pretty good shape. Off the coast of California, you see a lot of activity, but it doesn't really reach the mainland for very long. Oh, there it goes. Nah, make me a liar out of me. Whatever. Arkansas and Missouri look like they're in the clear. I think I've seen some, yeah, you see little patches here and there right across the border. And then right there, I don't understand why.
little pop-up.
Just little pop-ups, but nothing really to speak of. So, watches and warnings. It looks like got a dense fog advisory from the counties next to us over to Jonesboro and running down south past Calico. I mean, much farther, almost to Little Rock. 7-day forecast. Today, we've got a 40% chance of showers and patchy fog, high of 57. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low of 41. Friday, chance of rain at 30%, high of 47. Friday night, slight chance of rain at 20% and cloudy, low of 41. Saturday, mostly cloudy, high of 70. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low of 31. Sunday, partly sunny, high of 45. Sunday night, we've got a mostly cloudy, then a slight chance of showers at 20%, low of 31. Monday, chance of showers at 40%, high of 42. Norfolk Lake water levels at 554.43. Level is 2.43 feet above full pool. They're generating 1. Bull Shoals Lake water level is at 658.48. Level is 0.52 feet below full pool, and they're also generating 1. Low flow, low and slow.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot going through. Everybody's minimum flow just kind of keep the fish and everybody alive.
Yeah. I went across the bridge yesterday running out to Bull Shoals, and there was quite a few people on the banks and on the water.
Really?
And yeah, they're.
Oh,
I mean, it was overcast, but it was kind of a pretty day, and I can say if you're avid, get on out there.
Yeah, it's not too bad if
Yeah.
you're big on the fishing. I'm not that big yet, but
Right.
I love fishing. Don't get me wrong, but it's got to be in the summertime.
Yeah. That is a look at your weather brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. Go to retiredtoarkansas.net. Find their listings, the MLS listings, those beautiful camera views, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. With that, we'll take a break and come back with community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. This part of Community News is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Located at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. You can't miss them. I see orange Kubotas and blue New Hollands. They've got zero turns and RTVs, and now they've got the construction equipment and trailers that have the tilt bed.
And you drive by there
every day.
Every day.
Almost every day.
They have got a lot of stuff out on that lot.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a tractor, if you're looking for any kind of farm equipment, now any kind of construction equipment, I would check there first. I mean, they've got such an inventory in stock with trailers and everything. Plus, they huge parts department, huge service center. They can take care of you, whatever you need.
Implements galore.
Yes.
All the things.
All the things.
Give them a call, 870-425-3434. Go to ozarksfarmandlawn.com. They do have specials going, 0% for 84 months with approved credit. So you'll really want to go by and take a test drive on a tractor, find the one that fits your needs, and then make a deal, because right now they've got deals going on. Ozarks Farm and Lawn. All right, in community news, let's see here. Where's my feed? It is National School Counseling Week, and we have incredible school counselors here. Mountain Homes, every school has counselors. Mrs. Patrick, Mrs. Kreiner, Mrs. Guffey, Mrs. Thompson, Mrs. Cruz, Mrs. Easton, Mrs. Gatewood, Mrs. DeMint, Mrs. Stroud. I wonder whose wife that is.
Yeah, I wonder.
Mrs. Caraway, Mrs. Smith, and Mrs. Stevens. Happy Counseling Week to you. You do an incredible job for our kids. We sure do appreciate you, and we hope you have a great week. And then we have Slappin' Leather 24th Annual Texas Hold'em Game at the American Legion, or it's American Legion baseball fundraiser, and it'll be, let's see here, located at the Elks Lodge, Highway 62 East, next to the Twin Lakes Golf Course. 11 a.m. is registration, 1 p.m. the tournament starts. They do have a card drawing at 12:30 for some prizes. You can contact Lester White for more information at 870-421-2006. And go and win some money, raise some money for our American Legion baseball. Saturday, February 22nd.
It's one of their big tournaments.
Big tournament.
A lot of people show up for this, and it's a lot of fun. They raise a lot of money for their group, and it's just because I think between this and then they do a pie auction later that's about their only fundraisers. So it's a good one.
Yeah, very good.
And Lester White will be here on Monday to talk more about it.
Excellent. Sounds good. And we have the Knights of Columbus, Paul Bunyan Breakfast. Oh, yeah, that's coming up Saturday at the St. Peter Fisherman Catholic Church at 249 Dryer Street here in Mountain Home. Proceeds will go to benefit Informed Choices Women's Center of the Ozarks. It's all you care to eat: scrambled eggs, biscuit and gravy, pancakes, sausage link, coffee and juice, brought to your table on china or silverware. Takeout orders are available. It's $9 for adults, $4 for children under 12. Children under 5 eat free. That's this Saturday, February 8th from 7:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. St. Peter Fisherman Catholic Church.
Sounds yummy now.
That's yummy right now. I'm hungry. Scooter always brings me breakfast. It's hiding under the table. So, soon, Dave, soon. The Shed and their upcoming events. You have, let's click this one back, Power and Love on March 7th. You have Forever Young on March 11th. Susie Bocus on April 10th. You got Kane with Katie Nicole, Ben Fuller, Caleb and John and Joseph O'Brien. The Jesus Music Tour, May 4th. Michael Cavanaugh, the music of Billy Joel and Elton John, on May 15th. So go on to theshed.com and get you some tickets today. You can click on each one of these, and they should, each click will lead you to a place to get you some tickets. So that'll be good. And let's see, let's go to the calendar of events, where February 7th, this Friday, the Twin Lakes Playhouse will be showing Harvey again. If you like a good play, the Twin Lakes Playhouse is the best around.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
You want to go to Harvey?
Well, it's at 7, and I get off at 7. Do they have one for Saturday?
Yes.
Let's keep rolling down. Harvey, yeah. Wait, that's Sunday.
I think they got one for Saturday, too, though.
You would think so. Let's click on the 8th.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, Saturday the 8th. We'll click that there at 7 p.m. They're at 600 West 6th Street here in Mountain Home. And, yeah, to the 5th. That like read backwards to me. 2825. Anyway, Elwood P. Dowd is one of the most beloved men in town, but no one is quite sure about his good friend Harvey. 6-foot-tall rabbit, invisible to everyone except Elwood. In danger of being committed to a sanitarium, Elwood and Harvey slip away, setting in motion a whirlwind of confusion. Beat the winter blues and join us for the classic stage play. For tickets or more information, visit twinlakesplayhouse.org or call 870-424-0444 and leave a message. So yeah, I'll have to get with Carla. That'll be a good play to
have
go
your
watch.
people talk to my people.
Have your
we'll
people
see.
talk to my
we
people.
know how that works. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I
see
get
if
it.
Cannon wants to go. We got to do all the things.
I get it.
Yeah, I hear you. And the Baxter County Library always has fun events for children and adults. You can see here the stuffed animal sleepovers coming February 28th at the end of the month through Saturday, March 1st. That's fun for the kids. They bring their stuffed animals up. They leave them at the library. The library takes pictures of them doing, fun activities, and the next day they come back to pick them up. I think they give them a little treat and show them the pictures of what they're.
That's cool.
Oh, it creeped up on me. Oh, another one, Scooter. When there's one, there's two. That one's gonna just bother me here for a second. But you can see as this scrolls through the winter program guide, you can click on that and it shows you all the events and programs that they're doing throughout the month of January and February. They have got ahead of the game, and they also have their March through April activities out. So you can see Americans in the Holocaust exhibit March 17th through April 25th. Roll back up to this one. And let's see, it shows the Americans. You can click here where it opens it up. Adult programs, they have online resources. My wife likes to go on and do their audiobooks and listen. And,
that's a good thing.
Yeah, all you got to do is have a library card. Go in and get your library card.
It's free.
It's free. So many things you can do with your library here in Baxter County. Children events and early literacy council. They have book clubs. And there we go. The used book sale. Those proceeds all go to benefit the events and programs at the Baxter County Library. The Friends of the Library do these book sales every quarter. And this one's on February 20th. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Now, Thursday, you want to get there because that's when all the fresh books are out. But Saturday are the best deals. They have books in a bag where you can like fill up books in a bag for a bargain. You know what I mean? But if you don't go Thursday, you might miss the book that you would really want. Ales and Tales at Raps Barren every month on the second Tuesday at 6 p.m. They have a live reading. And February 11th, it looks like they'll have The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. So go have your brew and listen to a reading.
There you go.
Yeah, good times at the Baxter County Library. You go back to their homepage and scroll down here to their special collections. You can see the telescope and the ukulele. They have all kinds of things that you can check out and take home and play with. And that telescope. One of these days, I'm gonna get that telescope and just right now across the sky. Well, it's starting January 21st. So I don't know how long it lasted, but you could see multiple planets in the sky, Jupiter and Saturn
I heard
and Mars.
something about that.
Yeah, and I think it was the 21st. I walked outside and I looked up, and you could literally see, like on one end, you could see Mars because it's red, and so you can tell that it's Mars. And then above you, I think it was Jupiter because it was huge, and then off to the side it was Saturn. And I think there might have been a couple other planets at the time.
If you had a big telescope.
If I'd have just rented that telescope.
There you go.
I mean? So,
there you go. I hear you.
Pretty cool. So, but I was glad to see that the Bombers got a gob. Both boys and girls won the other night.
Whoop, whoop.
Sure, Bob probably talked about that, but it was really cool to see. Them boys, it was back and forth there for a little bit.
Yeah, Bob even mentioned that they started. It was really rough for us.
They were down like 12 points, 15 points, but they never quit.
Nope.
They never quit.
That's one thing I'll say about them. They never quit.
Yeah. So, congratulations to both teams. I guess the girls, they won like by 30 points. I was still at work, and then when I got home, it was time for the boys to play. So, but pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. But if you want to know more events, you can go to enjoymountainhome.com, the Chamber of Commerce's website. We bring this up all the time, but it's good in case somebody new's watching. You can see each date has a number in the corner, and it shows how many events are for that day. And if you want to submit your event, you click here and put in your information and have them put it on their website as well. So, but you should go by the Chamber of Commerce. They have the old vault that it was a bank, and inside there's so many different brochures and pamphlets. You can go pick up one of those guides for the library there. They'll have theirs inside that vault. But so many things that are going on in the area. People bring in their flyers and their brochures, and they put them inside that vault, and it's like all around the walls. It's pretty cool. So any information that you have, Scooter? Anything going on?
Yeah, I know this Saturday the boys and girls wrestling team will be doing their what they call dual state, which is team versus team. They run it almost like a duels tournament, because right now it technically isn't sanctioned by AAA. Everything still goes by the main state, but they're talking about sanctioning it as a team part, and then have individual states, so making them separate. But they have that Saturday, so if you know any boys and girls, I know right now they're dealing with some sickness, so now I'm hoping that some of that gets through their systems.
Please.
And they're able to get out there and do what needs to be done. So
very cool.
They leave out the girls leave out on Friday because they got to wrestle Saturday morning. And then the boys are leaving out on Saturday. They got to wrestle later in the day. So.
Yeah. Carla watched a wrestling match the other day for the first time.
She told me.
And she was like, that was awesome.
Yeah.
It was so cool to watch.
I'm supposed to talk to you because she wants to do state. Sure, she would like to go to state if it was. Yeah.
Very cool.
Do you think that'll be pretty cool?
All right. Well, we're going to take a break and come back with our guest, John Montgomery, Sheriff of Baxter County.
Be right back.
All right.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Hi. Welcome back to the morning show. Hi, I'm John Montgomery, and my guest is David Stroud, here with Scooter. So, welcome.
Got any questions for me?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah. So what's the weather like in Chicken, Alaska today?
Oh, Scooter didn't look at it.
Oh, me?
Yeah. That's
You're the one
on
with
you.
the weather. All right, we'll look it up.
He brought it up the other day, and we had actually beat Chicken, Alaska. Yeah. It was colder
I had to
here.
send him a thing.
Yeah.
We were actually colder in Chicken, Alaska. I was really impressed.
Yeah. Then it didn't take long, though, when they smoked us. It was very, very cold up there. I couldn't do it. I want to visit and maybe take a cruise to Alaska. That would be cool.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, but I don't know about living there.
All right. So if you're curious, the temperature in Chicken, Alaska, they do not have one. It's 0.
It
is 0, literally 0 degrees. They do not have a temperature right now.
There you go.
It's cold. Icy cold.
Unreal.
Chicken, Alaska. What brought that up at one time for you?
I can't remember. Someone made a comment. It was like really cold here, a couple years ago or something. And somebody said, there's a town called Chicken, Alaska. It's one of the coldest places. I don't know if it is the coldest. And so I went and Googled it up, and it was like 40 below or something.
Right. And you're like, okay, yeah.
So it's just kind of stuck.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can see that.
And then I ask, of course, have Alexa, and so a lot of times I'll say, "Hey Alexa, what's the temperature in Chicken, Alaska?" I'm sure whoever those people that's monitoring going, "What the heck?"
Of course, we did that one show where he had me bring it up that first time. My mom was watching the show. Next thing you know, she sends me this whole report on my phone about Chicken, Alaska.
Really?
Population and population's 12, by the way.
There's 12 people.
Yeah.
Do you
They
have
actually live now. They've got a lot of
suburbs,
tribes, or whatever you call them around. But yeah, in the actual town of Chickens.
Can you drive in, or do you have to fly in? Because I know a lot of those places are so rural they have to fly in.
I don't know, but I wonder if they have a mayor.
All right, I'll see
You
what I
run
can.
for mayor up there. and move?
You know, that you said you wanted to maybe live there. I think that's
No,
what you said, that you
visit.
couldn't wait to get up there because you love the
Visit.
cold.
Yes.
And I thought that's what I heard you say.
As far north as I would want to go is back to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Oh.
That's as far north. I don't want to go past Canada.
I was thinking
Visit.
the farthest north I'd want to go would be Clark Ridge.
That's as far as my brother went. He bought land up there. Very nice. Well, how's everybody at the sheriff's station? Everybody doing good?
We're good. I mean, things are. When I say they're busy, they're what I call normal busy. It's things have picked. I mean, it's just not. We're much busier than we were 20 years ago. Let's just say that.
Sure.
And so
we've grown.
We've grown. But we're busy. The jail is running about the same every day. I didn't pay attention, but I think we're running about 100 this morning, and so we have 70 some open beds, which are only one of, I think, 2 or 3 counties in the state that has empty beds.
That's good. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No, we like that.
Yeah, very good.
It's not because we're not arresting folks.
Right.
If you look, we're arresting folks. But again, typically it's the occasional person who screws up, and then you've got the core group that just can't stay out of trouble. So.
Yeah. But I've heard they hate your jail, so why would they keep going back? The food there is so good.
Yeah. Well.
But
it's not the Holiday Inn,
It's not the Holiday Inn.
Hey, speaking of that,
get what you want.
Speaking of that, while we're talking, can you look up on the website and go under message from the sheriff? That just reminded me. I've actually published this a couple times. And then archives, and see if you can find This Ain't the Holiday Inn, because I've published it 2 or 3 times.
Okay. Heart of the Game. Let's see. Enough. This Ain't the Holiday Inn.
Okay.
Republished.
So I've republished that. I don't know, 2 or 3 times. The very first time, I don't even remember when, but it's been several years ago. I published that.
Yeah.
It's kind of amazing how many people obviously follow that, because I got feedback from all over the U.S.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you've talked about how many people visit this website, and that it's not just from around here.
No. And so it was amazing how much feedback I got from other sheriffs and law enforcement agencies and across the state. But anyway, again, I don't remember how many years ago, but it's probably been close to 10 when I don't know if did it say when I first published it? I can't remember.
2011.
Okay. So
last time I believe was in spring of 2011.
Okay. So that 14 years ago. And then there's another one I'm going to if you'll back out one spot, see if you can see the sheriff's pet peeves.
Let's see. Enough is enough. Reprint. Conservative, Art of the Game. Pet peeves. There it is.
Well, that one's kind of funny because we actually had we needed to do a surveillance. I don't know if I'd say a sting operation, but it was a surveillance, and it was hot, and somebody was going to have to sit out,
in the heat. Yeah.
And I kept hearing all this complaining. Finally, I said, you know what? I'll do it. I'll take the first leg. I said, but I've got to go run home, change clothes, and put, work clothes or jeans on. And so I made myself some popcorn and grabbed my laptop, and I was sitting there. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, the inspiration hit me. So I just started pounding out the pet peeves.
Well, you have 40 of them on here. I like the last one. My wife's name is Karen, not the sheriff's wife. I can understand that.
So anyway, those are, I don't. Someone says, you do regular newsletters, and the answer is I don't. In fact, it's been a while since I've actually typed one. It's just when inspiration hits me, I type type one. I don't know.
Oh, I get that. Well, and that's this morning. I went there for press releases. I was looking at the equipment, a grant that you got for equipment, and I'd go through your Facebook, and I seen Farmers and Merchants Bank's donation of $2,500 for bulletproof vest. And I'd noticed that Baxter County Deputy Sergeant Dustin Haight is deployed with the National Guard overseas, and that's where the donation kind of came in. That fed together.
And so he is currently overseas, and he will be. It's putting us. And again, I want to make it clear we support the military and anything we can do, but his deployment was 10 months, so I'm without a deputy for 10 months.
Yeah, because his job is here waiting for him.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And so, sure. I mean, but again, we all band together. And we make it work. And but that's kind of how that started. He's overseas. He worked with us, and so Farmers Merchants wanted to do a donation to their Sheriff's Foundation, and so it's a huge help. And we've had several step up and help us with donations. And in fact, I think it was day before yesterday. We've got 7 more coming in. Their vests coming in.
Yeah.
So we're we budget for a little every month or every year, and then. Fortunately, the people in this community step up have been awesome to donate and help us buy body armor for our deputies.
Yeah, that's excellent. Very good. And thank you, Farmers and Merchants Bank, for being a part of that. You post people bringing in cookies. Just the little things, that show their the appreciation for law enforcement.
Yeah, we have a bulletin board that's just right inside what I call not the front lobby, but just inside, and any kind of thank you card, letter, whatever we post up there for the employees to see. Hey, it's full,
right?
And we appreciate that, because it's just, you just don't. People don't realize, I think, with the pat on the back or saying, hey, and I get it regularly. People walk up, even small children, hey, appreciate your service. Now, certainly the parent may have told them, but the fact that you're hearing that, it really makes a difference.
It does.
We're very blessed here, and again, we're not perfect. I won't make that clear. We make mistakes just like anyone else, but we have a staff that truly care about this community and about the people they serve, and so that shows. And as a result, when people say thank you, that makes you feel good, which makes you want to even go out there and do better.
Yep.
And so the fact that we just don't get very many complaints. I mean, and I'm thankful, because again, our folks are out doing what they're supposed to do and serving the community. And when you hear, I get a phone call or a voicemail or an email or a text or something that says, hey, I saw your deputy changing a tire on the side of the road, or something like that. Again, that's what we're here to do, is to serve and protect this community. And so when people say thank you or send a letter, or again, now that was from Farmers and Merchants, and we appreciate that, but we get regular donations, some small, some big. I don't care if it's, somebody comes in and here's $100. I mean, to try to help, it makes a difference, and it just means a lot to not only myself but our folks that work there. When people say, hey, thank you, good job.
Yeah, no, I agree. It does go a long way, and I think more of it needs to happen in every aspect of life, in business, and Scooter and I was talking, just customer service in general has seemed to fall by the wayside, and we'd like to see that come back. But it also means that when somebody does a good job, whether it be a waitress or standing inside,
they really
a
stand out
store,
now, because you don't see it as often. And now when you see it, it's like, oh, that's special. It means something.
Yeah. And you need to say thank you, or reward them, or a little bigger tip, or whatever the case may be.
Oh, I do. When somebody does an outstanding job as a waiter or a waitress, because that's a tough job, standing on your feet all day. Sometimes, you get trouble customers. It happens. But when they go above and beyond, my tip reflects that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely. It's almost 7:45. We'll go ahead and take our last break.
You bet.
All right, we'll come back with more from Sheriff John Montgomery here in Baxter County.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you ever been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
It's that time again, the 24th annual Slap and Leather Texas Hold'em Tournament fundraiser to support American Legion Baseball. Saturday, February 22nd at the Elks Lodge in Mountain Home. Registration at 11 o'clock, tournament starts at 1. It's time to shuffle up and deal. All entries get a free meal by Holy Smokes and a chance to win Visa gift cards for 1st through 8th place. Contact Lester White, 870-421-2006 for more information. Don't miss the Slap and Leather Texas Hold'em fundraiser on February 22nd and support American Legion Baseball.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Your senior...
Welcome back to the morning show. I have my guest, David Strout, Scooter, over there running shotgun or whatever he's running.
He pushes the buttons real good.
So I do have a question. Do we have a picture of God's country?
A picture of God's country. Let me see if I can bring these up.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we live in such an awesome area. We absolutely do.
Let me bring up
Even the parking lots are nice.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Hey, when you had that other shot,
okay.
You can see the bridge. The bridge is lit, of course.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty cool. So they had you can, the word's not rent, but you can light the night. You can pay a fee to have that bridge lit.
Didn't know that, yeah.
Yes, and so, last week, I think it was, so a couple had a gender reveal. And so they went down and they had a crowd of people there, of course, family and stuff. And so, they kind of go through the process, and then all of a sudden the bridge lights up. I believe it was pink. I mean, so it was a girl, but yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and so if you have a birthday or something you want to honor, you can certainly do that. So that's pretty cool.
That's a brilliant idea.
I guess you just get a hold of the Cotter.
You can call
City,
Cotter.
the municipal building.
Pam Milton works at Cotter City Hall. She's sort of in charge of that.
Yeah.
And there's a website, Cotter Bridge, that you can go to. We'll kind of explain more, but it's called Light the Night, and I think it's pretty cool idea. And so, anyway, sorry I saw that, but yeah, that's a picture of God's country because we live in such an incredible area.
Yeah, I met no boy. He's buying a travel trailer from us. Had to run out to his property in Bull Shoals about getting it in there because of just the way the road is set up. So I thought, well, we'll go out there and take a look at it first. And he moved here about 12 years ago and just absolutely loves it. He's Bull Shoals. He's close to the lake where he bought his property, and I can't think of any other place that I would want to live. And he said the same. He comes from up the Northeast, and he was talking about that area, and he said, what did he say? I can't remember the town, but anyway, he said, I'm never moving back. He's like, the taxes in that area have just gone crazy. And so he loves it here. Low taxes, quality of life, everything about it. Yeah, that's...
Met a retired officer, retired from the Houston, Texas Police Department, or somewhere in the suburbs, and had spent years and years there. And met him yesterday. He was here, and he's like, wow, this is just incredible up here.
Yeah.
So...
Let's not let too many people know.
Oh, yeah.
It's
looking
okay here.
We're looking for law-abiding, tax-paying citizens.
Yes, please. Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, okay, so I seen your profile picture on your Facebook page. Like I said, I go, look at stuff. Opioid justice for a united
stalker. Okay, yeah.
Opioid justice for a united Arkansas it looks like you were at a podium giving a speech, probably down in Little Rock.
Correct.
And then you got a grant for handheld narcotics analyzers. Test for almost 500 substances. Is this something that was together?
No. Well, eventually it was. So the picture, the profile picture, was back right before Arkansas filed the lawsuit against the opioid manufacturers, etc. Okay. So to kind of announce it, there was a big deal in front of the Capitol, and there was a lot of folks there. And I got asked to be one of the speakers, and so that was a picture that you saw of me standing there talking to the crowd about personal experiences of opioid deaths and overdoses, etc. And so then from there, Arkansas, basically won that and received opioid settlement money, and so they've set up a group, if you will, to distribute those. And part of that, what you saw there, Narcan, I'm sure you're familiar with.
Right.
So they provide Narcan, but this particular device is actually pretty darn cool. I think the value is somewhere in the neighborhood of $30,000.
Yeah, that's what it said in the
press
release.
But it actually with a laser, it can take that laser and hit that substance and tell you what it is.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool. So and there's training involved, and so I think I got three detectives that are trained to use it right now.
Yeah.
And so, but even to the point of they tested sugar. To
see what it does,
or Tylenol and whatever, and it was spot on.
Yeah.
So
very good.
That can be very helpful when we do, come across a substance we're not sure what it is, and obviously with fentanyl and how dangerous that is. That's important. So we're very, very excited to have that, and think it'll be another tool in our toolbox, so to speak, to help us combat the drug issues and hopefully prevent deaths.
Yeah, definitely. Very cool. And it was a grant that you applied for, right?
Yes.
It was a grant through that. What you were talking
opioid,
about? Opioid.
I think it's probably got the name there somewhere. It's I can't remember the title.
Arkansas Opioid. Opioid Recovery Partnership is an initiative in the Associated Arkansas Counties and Arkansas Municipal League. I'm done reading because that's not. So
say that fast 3 times.
Say that fast 3 times.
That fast. That fast.
Very good. Well, the Baxter County Sheriff's Facebook page had made a post on January 31st. Scammers in the area again, calling, impersonating one of the lieutenants, Lieutenant Brian Davis. They're also emailing. So you want the community to be aware and be vigilant that you're not making these calls. The best thing to do is just hang up.
Well, and let me just say, it's hard for me, and this is not probably nice for me to say, but I get why you get that call and you're panicked for a brief moment.
Yeah.
Okay? But there's several clues. So the first clue, we don't do that, but let's say you didn't know that. But when they tell you you can't use a credit card, you can't pay cash, you can't show up in person, you got to go down to Walgreens and buy gift cards and give them the number off the back.
Here's your sign.
Here's your sign.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, because we've had a few that's fell for that. But
common sense. Maybe ask a friend.
I speak to groups all the time, and I tell the elderly, I say, if you get a call you just tell them that the sheriff is your son and give them my phone number, 425-7000, and they need to call.
Yeah.
And
we'll get you hooked up.
And they hang up every time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've had one of them calls when I was sitting in Walgreens parking lot waiting on Carla inside.
They wanted you to buy gift cards from inside?
They wanted to buy it. And I said, that's not how this works. And they hung up on me. Yeah. Yeah. And you know, if you're worried, like you said, you hang up, maybe even call the sheriff's department.
Absolutely.
And say, hey, I just got a call. Was this you? And they're most likely immediately going to say, no, it wasn't us. It's the same with the IRS. The IRS is not going to call you and tell you owe money. No. You're going to get letters in the mail or somebody knocking on your door.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not going to happen. But, yeah, just be vigilant. Ask somebody, before you do anything, before you move forward. And emails, again, that one's easy. It's sitting there waiting for a reply. We'll ask somebody. Forward it to somebody and say, does this look real? I have friends that have done that with me. They said they get the text on the phone, right? And some of the package, you have a package that you need to accept, And I look at it and I say, nope, that's fake.
Yep.
Yeah.
And here's a general rule of thumb, and it's true, period. So, you get this, you want a prize, you won this, you won that, I want a car, I want a... If you have to pay a single penny to get that prize, so if they go, you won $1,000, you won a new car, but we only need a $10 check in order for you to claim it, it's automatically a scam.
Definitely.
If you have to pay, it's a scam.
Yeah. You're not gonna. No.
So, and I hate to say it, but I mean, we take reports, and those are only ones we know about. I mean,
Sure.
I know there's people that fall for it that's too embarrassed to report it. And the truth is, we're not going to get their money back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not going to happen. Most of these originate from the country of Jamaica. We can't extradite from there, even if you could. And of course, it's just not going to happen. So when you do that, you're out of luck.
Yeah. I was watching a special on Netflix about that some of these places are in the Middle East, and they have these huge apartment complexes, and they're thousands of them making these calls around the world. And one old boy was in Hong Kong, and there was a website set up, everything looked legit, and he started investing with this company, and it was a scam. And for me, I was thinking, how did you let it go so far? Because it started with a couple $100, and then they deposited money in his bank and said, yes, I made you this in 24 hours. Let's do it again. And he did it again. And then he got greedy, and he thought, I'll throw $30,000 at it.
Right.
And then that got lost. Well, we can make it up if you just do a little bit more. I can get you your money back, to the tune of $900,000 gone. And then he finally stopped. So, yeah, anyway. Baxter County website is very popular. You've got your inmate roster. You've got submit a crime tip. If you see something, you can do it anonymously. Receive notifications. Far right. The puppy.
Yeah.
Yep. Shelter pet of the week.
That's been added to the front page.
That's very nice. And you can, right up here at the top, animal controls for Baxter County. It's handled by the sheriff's office now. But that's a pretty dog. Male pit mixed puppy, approximately 4 months old. Go by there. You can hang out with the little dog. And
its name's Murphy Stroud.
And moving on, we have 15 seconds left. Thank you for joining us this morning, Sheriff. Sure do appreciate it. That's not my dog. That's your dog, maybe. Go by the animal shelter and spend a little time with them. They are spayed and neutered. They are all their shots.
Chipped,
$25.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching. Scooter, take us away.